In this video I'm going to show you how to fold this snowflake model designed by Dennis Walker, and you will have to start with a hexagon. If you don't know how to cut a hexagon, please check one of my other videos. If you want a model of this size, you will have to start with a hexagon that's that size. This one has a 10 centimeter side length, which is about 4 inches, and then the resulting model will have a side length of about 5 centimeters or 2 inches. The best paper to use is translucent paper, for example tracing paper, because then you can see an effect of several layers being on top of each other or just having single layers, and when you put it on a window, it will have a very nice effect when the sun shines through. For more clarity, I'm going to use paper that is white on one side and yellow on the other, and if you also are using paper that is only colored on one side, please start with the white side up. First we need to mark the center of the hexagon. For this, we're just going to align two opposite edges and make a small pinch in the center. Then rotate and do the same thing with two other edges. Unfold, and then you have the center marked. Now we're going to start by aligning two opposite edges again, like so, and then crease on the sides only. The center does not need to be creased, and if you crease in about a quarter of the way, you should be fine, but you can do just a bit more. Unfold, and then repeat two more times. Now, take the edge and align it with the center. For this you can use the center that you creased from the beginning, plus the two creases you created before, just to get nice accuracy. And then crease all the way through. Unfold and repeat 5 more times. Once you've done that, you now want to do something like a rabbit ear. So you want to fold in two adjoining creases, just up until their intersection. First one, and the second one, and then a flap will emerge. And you can fold that to one side. Then rotate a bit, and you've got one folded in already. Open it up a bit, fold in the other, and flatten. You're going along creases you just created. On the last one, you will have to open up the first one you folded a bit. So just take that flap right here and open it up to this point right there, just along that crease, like so. And then you can make a nice symmetrical model, kind of like a hexagonal windmill. Now make one of these flaps stand up so it's perpendicular to the surface, and make some space just by folding one of those flaps back. Now we want to squash fold this flap. So just put your finger inside right there and then push so that this crease right here right, that edge, you're flattening it so that the point will lie exactly on the middle, like so. Now we want to make a petal fold on here, so we're going to take this edge and align it with that crease, like so. Same thing on the other side. Just take that flap and fold it in. Then unfold and make reverse folds on each of those pre-creasings. So lift this single layer of paper and then just push in along the crease you just created, like so. So you can see you have this flap here, and here it's disappeared inside. And fold in an inside reverse fold. Now you have this new flap. We're just going to fold it up as far as it goes, and that point right here will lie on that point up there. Repeat on the 5 other flaps. I advise you to go clockwise so that each time no flaps will be in the way right here to make nice accurate folds. Once you've completed this on all 6 flaps, turn the model over and now crease between 2 points where one is left as a gap. So you're making a crease right along there. While doing so, you'll see that the paper will naturally want to form that crease, both because of the petal fold we just created, and you can also notice that you're bringing that point right here to the center. Unfold and then repeat 5 more times. You can keep the final one of those flaps folded. Now let's zoom in a bit. We're now going to collapse along the creases we created, similar to what we did in the beginning. So with the first one folded, we're going to fold in the one to the right, and for that we need to open up this section a bit. We want to make a valley fold right along this edge right here. So open up a bit and then fold along the existing crease and make a new crease right there. And same with the next one. Open up, making a crease along that edge, and then another crease right here. And once more, another time right here. And for the final one, you again have to open up a bit right there so that you can crease on this side like so, and the other one you also want to have accurately, so just try to really open that up so it's rounded before you push it flat, like so. Now we're going to work on these flaps, just squashing them down, taking that edge right there, pushing on it, like opening up this flap, pushing on the crease and aligning it with the parting that you can see underneath. Like so. Repeat on the other flaps. Like so. Now we want to hide these sections right here, this section, inside. So we're going to take two adjoining points and open up, and you can see a crease right here, and there's another one right here, just where there's also an extra layer. You want to make those into mountain folds, they're valley folds, like so. And then close the model up again and making sure it's symmetrical so that you're not creating new creases, you're just reversing them. Again, open up, first make the valleys on the sides into mountains, like so, and then make the creases that you can see right here into valley folds. You can pre-crease if you like, if you're uncertain whether you're working accurately enough by just flattening down, like so. And repeat a couple more times. If any of them get undone, just hide them back in again. There is no harm in that. Like so. Now flip the model over, and now we're going to take each of these points and crease them out as far as they go, like so, just as far as they go. First one, second one, and 4 more times. Like so. Now flip the model over and take 2 adjoining points and pull them apart. When you do that, you can see that there is an extra flap right here, and it's in the back, and we want to bring it forward. Same thing on the other side, just by pulling those corners. And do that again. Like this, we're opening up the layers a bit, and then we can make our next step, which is also the final one. Just always making sure it's afterward on top, where before it was in the back. You can see kind of closed up, and then bringing it forward, and then it's quite open and easy to move. Like so. And one final time, like that. Now we're just going to do the final shaping. For that, first going to take one of the edges of those big parallelograms. So take one of these edges and crease it to the center, just using one layer. So take one layer right there and crease it to the center. And you can see up here there are several layers that point upwards, and we need to do something there. So to flatten the whole model, you will have to create new creases. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take that edge, which is slightly popping up now, and we're going to crease it to that edge right there. Again, making an angle bisector. So you take that one layer right there and align it with the outer edge, like so. Now you can flatten this section and that section, and you'll create a small new crease right here where I'm pointing, just by pressing down, like so. And then you need to do that 11 more times. Just take one of these layers, crease them to the center, then take that layer, also align it, and then press flat. And then your model is all done. This is the front view, and that's the back view.